So today we will discuss sales system and objection handling. So we will discuss the plan, okay, and then we will see negotiations, what is a leverage, and what are the script. So we will see the template of scripts. So we will try to cover everything, and it is not reinvented by me, it is invented by others. I have just collected the resources and I'm utilizing it in a better way. Okay, so first thing that you need to do is you have to review this training again, because every sales call you have to follow this sales script. So you have to take a printout of this the sales script, or you can make a folder where you can review it again and again, okay, whenever the sales call is there. So what is this thing that you don't have to be interesting, you have to be interested in the other person. So what are your challenges? Tell me about your situation. What are you trying to accomplish? So this is the main thing that we have to be doing, that this is you, this is the prospect. So if you show interest in them, that they will be interested in you. Okay, so you should make them feel that they are on the same team. If you feel that your customer is not on the same team, then it will then this will not going to means this is not going to work. Okay, so you don't have to be enemy, you have to be friend with that person on the same team. So we are focusing like doctors. What does a doctor do? So this is the analogy of every this doctor and sales. It is quite similar with that. So what does doctor do? The doctors are very ruthless, and they try to figure out the exact pain point of the person. So they try to ask certain kind of questions so that they can get deeper into that problem, and then they see the root cause of the problem. We have seen the freedom system also, that we have to attack the root cause of the problem to create that freedom system. If we follow the symptoms, we are not going to get the result. We have to attack the root cause of the problem, and from there we have to design a solution. So what does a doctor do? So always, this is the oath by doctor, always help sick people, never hurt them. So what you should do, intent for prospect to win. You should always think for prospect to win. Okay, keep health problems a secret. Okay, you have to create a safe space for prospects to share. So they should feel safe with you. Then treat everyone with kindness and respect. Same here, treat prospect with kindness and respect. Don't prescribe something they don't need. Okay, so if you have created a generalized solution, then it will be like that. You have you are giving any general medicine to everyone. So it has to be customized. If prospect have a problem, I can solve it. I have duty to sell them the solution. So that's a duty, because they are suffering in pain, and it's your duty to make that person overcome that pain point. Okay, so this thing will happen. And then the negotiation. So this is the leverage part, how you can have more leverage. If you have more information, then you have more leverage, then you can win this battle. So whoever have more information about, so you should collect as much as information as possible, as much pain point as possible from the customer. So we need leverage. Okay, having an advantage, information is leverage. The only way to influence someone is to know what already influences them. Okay, so we have seen all these pain points and desires of our target audience in perfect pitch. Oh, that's why everything is interconnected here. The only way to find out influence is by asking them, researching them. The goal is to get as much information as possible about other person. The person who has more information about the other person will win the negotiation. Okay, so always be on the side of asking question. Don't answer the question. That's the golden rule. So they will ask the questions, they will try to deviate from the mission. You don't have to be that. You have to follow 90-10 90-10 90-10 rule. This is given by Billie Jean, that 90% of your conversation has to be questions, and that 90% of that conversation has to be product and services that you are selling, and that 90% has to be the prospect that is your about the product and services. So that is 90-10 rule. You have to follow it. Has to be questions, right kind of questions to the pain point of the customer. So here is, you can see, this is you, this is the prospect, and these are the objections, and you have to overcome this objection. These are the blocks, that is, he's having this money and you are not having money. You have to break down these objections to get the money. Okay, so how can you overcome this? So first, Step 1 is to get interested in the objection, ask about it. Step 2 is they will tell you about this objection. Okay, step 3 is the key, you have all the objections by your side. Okay, so in that way you have to repeat this for all the objections they have. So that's why sales and objections are interrelated. Okay, so you can see here, this is the prospect and this is you, and here is goals, problems, and this is secrets kept by your prospect. Now what you want this to be here, so you can win the battle. So here no deal is happening, you are having, the person is having goals, problems. Okay, so here you have some of their goals and some of their problems. Okay, so the equation is balanced. So that's way you can you cannot win this. So if you have all the problems and goals on your side, then you win the battle. Okay, then it is closed. And this is the persuasion straight line system. Jordan Belfort has given this term. Okay, so here you and prospect, so you should start, and you should be the one who should be asking the questions, and the conversation has to go on your way. It should not deviate from here. You can see the prospect is deviating from the main agenda, so you have to bring that person back here. Okay, you have to bring that person back on this straight line. You don't have to deviate from this. Okay, the goals, objections part, you have to, all these things you have to start, and you have to follow the process, and you have to do this. Okay, so here you have to do the system that you have all informations, problems, goals of your customer. So that's where you will make this money. So this is the checklist. If you open this, if you click here, you can you utilize this checklist, that these are the 22 points that you need to follow, answer. You have to have intention, pre-call. We will discuss in detail everything. BKD, chunk down, financial, decision making, partner, long, and here the general notes. So you should be writing their financial situations, goals, wants, their pains, the business information, their family, the next step, result, and all these things we have to make notes of it. So I will go one by one. What are the things that questions you need to ask from your customers? Okay, so this script part 1. So here you can see, first is introduction part. So here you see, hey Nate, this is how it's going. So so what will happen? So you are just asking for that person's, means how is it? So that's you have to make connection between them. So you are doing what? You are building a connection with them. You are interested in them. So you are finding out the common similarities. Okay, you are from this city. I am also from this city. Its name, how it's going. So how is the week so far? So like that, you are building rapport with them. You are asking, where are you from? So then coming to the frame 1. So you have to set the intention for this call. So what is what type of question you need to ask? I'm definitely prepared to share a little bit of information more about what we do and how we work. Now everything we do is all customized. Okay, you have started telling that it is all we do customized. So instead of going through long laundry of list of everything we do, I want you to answer me certain kind of questions, so we can build a certain good solution for you, the business. And so like that, we have set the context for this call. So here is a real quick, how did you find us? So that's very important. So why this question is important? So you can target on the thing that is already working. So that person has find you from Facebook, then you will have to start more on Facebook. So this is for your things, who referred you. Okay, so if someone says that I was referred by this person, then who referred you? You have to ask. Doctor asks these things. Who someone says that doctor has referred you. So who exactly referred you? So how are you connected with that referral name? How are you connected? You have to ask exactly how it is connected. So you have to go everything in deeper. What did they share about us? Why did they refer to us? So like that, you have to ask the question. You have to be interested why they have referred. You have to understand the psychology. Curious, did you get a chance to watch the video we sent you below this call? So we will send a pre-call video, so that person shows up. What we will in pre-call video, we will set an agenda of the call that we are going to discuss. So this thing. And next step is the isolate the problem. So we have to find out the main challenges, the biggest challenges that person is having, the biggest roadblock, and then we have to go deeper into that. Okay. So what question you need to ask starting? Great. So with that said, the best places to start is probably by asking if you could change one thing about your business, one thing about your subject or business, what would you change? Okay. This is the someone will say that I have a lead kind of problem. I want to overcome that problem so I can get to my goal. Like that, you can get an answer. And anything else would you like to change? You go more deeper into that. Anything else you want to change? So then you have to repeat. So out of this problem, this problem, this problem, which of the things would you change? Okay, if you could change one of these things, what would be? Okay, and out of this 3 or 4 complaints, okay, top 5 complaints you have noted down, and what is the biggest challenge here? So you can have a deeper question, and you say that my job is to help you from where you are to where you want to go. The reason I'm asking is because I am sure you have heard clarity is power, and more clear I am where you are at, specifically experiencing, the better I can help you to get where you want to go. Make sense? You repeat these things. So great. So can we elaborate on this? You have to go deeper into that. Can we elaborate onto this? If they give you big list of the things, then ask anything else. You have to keep noting down, and you have to note everything. Whatever you have to keep your pen and papers ready, and you have to note everything. Understand their problems. Okay. Business background questions. What are this business background question? So we want to qualify that person. Is it financially qualified or not? For that we are asking question. Okay. So certain kind of question related to business. Is this business is it just for you, or you have some team? Do you have a wife or partner involved? What is your monthly revenue right now? How long you have been in the business? Okay. Gotcha. You have only one source of income, or you have multiple source of income? We are asking this so we know that person is financially qualified or not. And also we are asking that what is wife or partner role. If that person is role is that she is not the decision maker or he is not a decision maker, then you have to make that person who is the decision maker on the call. If he is not, then you have to reschedule the call. It will save you lots and lots of time. Okay. So you have to tell that person that it will be better. So you both is in the call. So we can make the things better. We respect our time. Like that, we can say this. And how this business structured. So you know everything. There are more further probing questions that goes deeper into that. So you mentioned you want to change this subject. Tell me more about what you mean by that. Okay, what do you need help with me regarding this specific pain? Why is that pain problem? Okay, why is that pain problem? What is the biggest actual problem the pain is causing for you right now? Okay, what specifically are you putting off? So there are many questions here. You don't have to ask so many questions. Whatever you feel, you can ask certain amount of questions. Try to ask maximum amount of questions so you get deeper into that. What specifically are you having tough time focusing on in your business right now? What specifically are you concerned about your business? So what I am hearing, then you have to repeat it again. So repeating the pain again will make that customer feel magical, that he's reading my mind. Okay. The customer forgets even after 1 second that he has said this thing. So that way, if you repeat the pain, then he says that you are hearing him. So then again, you say, how is this pain point impacting your business, family, health, especially specifically currently? Okay. So how long has this impacted your business? How else this pain point impacting your this in past? Like that, we are getting deeper into that. What other areas of life this pain point is affecting currently, and how many things it is affected on past? How else it is impacting your life? So I am hearing this pain is causing this thing, this thing, this thing. Okay, we have to repeat it again, that this thing, what is causing this thing, this thing, this thing, and what are the what that causes undesired things they said. Okay, so we are repeating, we are revising everything to that customer. So is that what I am hearing? Then he will confirm yes. Then is it anything else you would like to add? like pizza, pizza menu, they ask anything else, like you have to ask until it is over. Okay, literally say nothing. Okay, nothing else. Then only you have to move next. Then, so let's see if we can qualify this. There are chunking questions. So for example, he said procrastination. My biggest problem is procrastination. I am not able to do the thing because of procrastination. So let's see if we can help to overcome this. Okay, so in past 30 days, you are going more deeper into that. 30 days, how many days did you feel that you were at the peak condition? So he says 1 to 2 days. So got it. How many? So again, we have asked a month before, how many times you feel like this? Okay, so he said 1 to 2 days only out of 30 days. So out of 60 days, we have couple of days where you are operating at the best. Okay, so he said gotcha. Okay, then you say, tell me more about X days. Walk me through that. What happens on daily basis instead? So he will say about the pain. Okay, on this pain, walk me through exactly how that comes with you. Okay, how this pain is coming. Is it constant, or is something, there is a trigger? So we are going. Okay, then we will summarize how long. Okay, so how many years are you suffering from this kind of problem? Okay, so this was never an issue. If they try to cope up, ask them as a kid, you never experienced this, it was perfect back then. They say, yeah, it was. So we are going back to the problem, how many years they are facing. Okay, it's going since how many years. Okay, so you have now to widen the gap. So you have to make the pain even more intensified. Okay, X number of years. Wow, that means that has an impact on you personally also. So what is the worst part about unwanted problem that you have faced due to that? Okay, then you have to relate it with the income also. So if you are facing this procrastination problem, then how much do you think this you have lost this year, and how much you have lost during X year? So like that, you have quantified that this much amount of thing you have already lost, and this will, you, if you keep on doing this, you will lose this much amount of this. So we are adding income to the problem. Okay, so that the problem became more severe. So now next part is the creating the doubt. Okay, here we are creating doubts inside their belief system. So we will go more deeper into that, and we will ask for X time, can I ask a question, and I want an honest answer from you. Then the person, you will ask, what do you think has keeping you from figuring out on this own? So why are you not able to find solution from this problem? So what's in the way? Okay, what are the things? So what are the things that you are? So we will go more depend on past, current. Also, what are the things they have tried already? They are trying to do. Okay, so in currently, are you doing anything to fix this problem? Are you currently actively shopping for solution, or what are you considering? Tell me more about their price structure. We will go more deeper. If you are taking this coaching for that, what is the price for that? Okay, why that? Okay, what else you are considering? Okay, we will add more detail. Price structure, why that's this thing. So what are the things you have tried in past to fix this? So in the past, have you hired any coaches or anything like that for unwanted problems that you are facing, or specifically not a lead generation solution, the how to program? So these are the things. If you have you attended coaches, processes, books, courses, therapists, you go deeper into that. And yes, then if there is two options, they will say yes or no. Okay, yes, I have tried something in past, it's similar to what you offer. Okay, so what was your experience? Did you like it? So what did you like about it? Sounds like you have a pretty cool program. So how much investment have you made? Is there anything would you change if you could change? So you are getting deeper into that. We are asking their objections also. What are the limitations that are they facing inside their program? So what else have you tried? Okay, then you will repeat. So it sounds like you put a lot of time, money, and efforts into this. What do you feel you are missing, so you do not get the result? Why do you feel it didn't work as well as you have hoped? So what is the reason you feel that that thing has not worked. What is the difference between what was promised to you and what actually happened? If you could go back in time, what wish you do change means as a salesperson before happening, before hopping into that solution? What are the things that you'd want to change for that system? How was the result supposed to be delivered? It is done for your system or done with your system, or it is a recorded course. You ask to go deeper into that. Did other client get the result in that problem? Okay, so if they did get the result, then why didn't you got the result? So what's lacking inside you? So like that, you are going deeper, and until you get to the right root cause of the problem. Okay, so what we have found is anything you enroll into something, okay, system taught was ineffective, out of the date. Okay, so if you are not getting result, there can be two things. Is it the course could be out of date, or a second reason could be what we are being taught was good, but there was a lot of difficulty taking general information and actually getting support. So that is the thing lacking. So why do you say that? In that program, you tried one-to-one support. Have you tried to implement the roadmap? So everything you have to ask in detail. Okay. So if they say, no, I haven't tried it. Okay, I asked you personal question. If you want to get this result in this amount of time now, finally reaching those things, I'm curious why sudden is this important. So you are asking why now, because you have to ask this question, why now it is important. Otherwise, if it is not important for them to now, then they will not buy. Is any other reason that is important to you? Okay, that makes sense. Okay, like that you can have this. So would you impact on you in that way? Then you will have X, you will go more deeper. What still having pain X year from now have impact in your business? In what way? Then again, you will ask, what would you having pain X year from now have impact on your income? In what way? So what impact on you, on what impact on your family, what impact on your kids? So you go deeper into that. You are intensifying their pain. If you give an apathetic response, then what will you do? Are they willing to settle that? Why not though? So if you are willing to settle for where you are, how do you expect me to help you? Then he will say, I have tried everything. Okay, so can I ask you a personal question? After all the things you have tried, after spending this much amount and 5 to 6, 7, why do you think it did not work? It makes me curious what keeps you going and what's about the things they want. And so this is this thing that you have to do. Then real quick question. Curious, are you, then we are going to the family things also. Are you married? Do you have, do they have you on the call? Okay. So if the person says, no, that other person is not required, I am the own decision maker, then you go ahead, and otherwise you stop this call and you say that we will book again a call, and we will make sure that your other person, decision maker, should be there inside the call. So is anything else I should know about yours that is very important? So we are going deeper into that thing, whether that person is decision maker or not. Okay. So now we will go into the desires part. What are their desires? So what else? Okay, what do you like? What would you do if you achieve the goal? Okay, you personally, okay, I want to buy Lamborghini. So why do you want that thing? So I want to show off to the people that those person who have dejected me, that I cannot buy a Lamborghini, like that. That is the personal desire. So it is this thing. And why now and cost of inaction. So you are asking this question also. So why it's important for you now? Okay. So he will actually say this kind of thing. But when you say X, what you actually mean? What actually happens though? If they say, I will figure out, can I tell you a quick story? So here you from ethical manipulation, you can tell stories also. One of my mentor, a 9-figure diamond retailer, told me something that stuck with me ever since. He said, you can have only have success to the degree to which you are willing to explore failure. Okay. So from that mindset shift has may happen, and that person behavior will change. So everything you have to revise everything. So ethical manipulation, how you can change the belief, it is getting here. How that is going to make you feel in that situation. So we are going, if you are not able to stay where you are, then what will change? So person will answer that 9 to 5 job, working in 9 to 5 job will make me feel a loser. I see my friends, they are at various different places, but I am at here. I also want to travel, explore all these things. So this will not make me feel good. Like that, we have to explore this thing. Then the clarity. So to be clear, you want, right, okay, but you are telling me only thing standing out the way is your roadblock. Okay, so this is the main roadblock, you are repeating it. Then time commitment. So real quick, let's pretend for a moment that you were to go ahead with a solution. That what would you fix the pain? Okay, usually most of the clients desired their goals, they typically need time commitment per week. Would you able to make that happen? Okay, we are creating time limit that we will achieve this kind of goal in this time period. Then this is the transition phase. Okay, I feel like we have covered a quite lit ground here. And if there anything at all you feel I haven't covered, okay, is anything else? So at last we have discussed everything, and now we are asking again that is anything else. So we let the other people finish with everything. Okay, so if wife partner, then you have to make that person also on the call. Okay, so once you have done with everything, you know deeper point everything, their game plan, then you say that we require 30 minutes to go ahead. And if your time is 60 minutes and it is crossing the time limit, then you must schedule the call to the next call. So here, so you will need at least 30 minutes to pitch, okay, close, objection, handle, onboard. Okay, all these things require 30 minutes to proceed to pitch. So you send next calendar invite to that person. So that person will be very curious what kind of solution he will give. So in that way, you have more time to handle the objection. So then we will schedule the next second call. Okay, inside the second call, what are the things that you have to do? First, reoriented them previous conversation. You summarize everything that we have discussed in the previous conversation. So if you have any thoughts and consideration, last chatted. Otherwise, we will go ahead, and I want you to take your notes, because I'm going to display your system, and that will this thing, and then final pitch will happen. So we have seen inside perfect pitch how we can have a perfect pitch. So here ethical manipulation is required. So here you start with belief shifting. Okay, what is the old way of doing thing and how your way is different. So we are using this from ethical manipulation, okay, workbook. And also the perfect pitch, also phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. These are the system that we are going to help. It is from perfect pitch workbook. Okay, we have created this system, therefore you have to repeat this system to them. Okay, so how you can do that? Great. So let me start by asking you, in your opinion, do you make better decision or when you are faced? So here we are changing their belief, asking the questions, we are changing their belief. So he said, I take decision when I'm awake. Okay, so when do you take a better decision? When you are frustrated or worried? So he says feeling good. Then frustrated or worried state is like mentally drunk. Then he said, yeah. Like that, we are asking certain of questions from different thing, and we are pitching in phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3 goals. Okay, so like this, we have discussed the framework. And after each phase, you must ask this question. You ask them, make sense? Okay, if makes sense, thumbs up. What question do you have specifically before we move to the next pillar? So before moving to the next pillar, you have to make sure that he's absolutely clear with your phase 1. Okay, then you move to phase 2. Then similarly for phase 2, then you have to do ask the same question. Okay, it makes sense. Then what specifically? Then will you move to phase 3? Then you have to do temperature check. How you can do this temperature check? Just curious about this process. How do you feel about this process? You are asking, you have set your process. Now, do you like my 4-step process that eliminates your pain and get you result? So that person will have certain objections. He may be skeptical. It can have 2 types of answer. There is certain in your process, yeah, it's good. Or he may be uncertain, then he will have a certain thing. So you have to again break down the objections where that objection handling part will come. Okay, so here you have to handle the objection. You can say on the scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate this, and what exactly make it will make thing that is required to make it 10 out of 10. If say they say 5, then why not 10? So anything below 8, you have to get the answer. Okay, so then you handle objection, ask clarifying questions. So if the person says 10 out of 10, then you move ahead. Okay, then transition, and then what are the additional questions that you have if necessary. If no questions, then next step, then you tell about if you take this action, you will get this delivery. Then you will have to sign the contracts, client requirement. Then we will start with phase 1. It will require, so whatever your framework onboarding process SOP is there, you can go ahead with that and ask it. And for all the systems and the bonuses, its value is just $5,000 or $10,000 or $6,000, $3,000, whatever is your pitch. Then after that you shut up and let that person speak. Okay, you shut up until that person skips means, and then again there can be price objection. Then you have to handle this objections part. Okay, and if transactions are successful, then you do the onboarding, send the agreement form, you sign the documents, and and we start this game plan. Okay, so this is the first part we have completed. Now we will move to the objection handling part.